All right, so we're gonna get started. We need mini bands tonight and one set of dumbbells, and we're gonna finish up our pyramid training. So we're gonna do reverse pyramid, which means we're gonna start with the hardest level first and the shortest amount of time, and then work into the lightest amount of weight or resistance and with the highest amount of time. So we'll do 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. That's our time frame. We're gonna split everything up with core work this time. Last time we did cardio in between. This time we're gonna do some core focused work in between. So that's going to be a nice active recovery for you. Still challenging, but let your heart rate come down a touch. So that's kind of where we're going. I think we have about 6 rounds of work to go through. We also have a brief assessment here in the beginning. So if you remember what you did last time, or you have it written down on your phone or whatever, you can pull that out. If you don't, and you just want to follow along, that's great too. But we're going to warm up, then we'll go into that brief assessment, and then we will move into our reverse pyramid. So it's gonna be lots of fun. We're gonna sweat a ton and feel great and finish off this month of June with our in-person workout. So let's go ahead. I gotta check my notes here. And a lot of times I put my stuff up on a board so I can see it, but my notes are on my clipboard here. So we're just gonna sway side to side here. Just get those inner thighs to wake up a little bit. Keep our chest nice and high. And keep it going here. You've got 4, 3, 2. We're going to take it all the way over to one side and just hold a stretch here. So you can reach down wherever you can touch, whether it's your knee, whether it's the floor, and lengthen through your spine. So look out in front and then switch to the other side. It's a little dynamic and then static stretching to get us going. All right, we're going to come right down the middle, drop our hips down, lift our hands high. So down and up. Again, making sure your butt is dropping, you're not rounding your back to come down. And we've got 4 more. And 3, 2, one more time. We're gonna hold it down here. While we're down, I want you to push your elbows to your knees, open up those hips, and we're gonna release and go all the way up and reach up and slightly back. So squeeze your butt, stretch out the front of the body, and moving on. Lunges are next. So back stepping lunges, just alternating lunges, and just finding that balance. Knee is going right over the midfoot. And you've got 2 more on each side, and then we'll stay down for a little stretch here in a moment. So one leg back, doesn't matter which one, but hold it down, stay there. Both arms are gonna lift up and back, hold, and then we're gonna drop our back heel down and release our calf. A little calf stretch, feels so good. And we'll switch to the other side. So hold the lunge first, get in position, hips nice and neutral here, and then lean back. And we'll drop our back heel, press it toward the ground, and enjoy that calf stretch. Perfect, keep it coming. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, moving on, knee lift. So part of our assessment today is high knees. So we're gonna wake up our hip flexors, get those going. And I want you to add a rotation. So trunk rotation, elbows to knees. Keep it coming. And 2 more on each side. All we're gonna do is straighten out those legs and take your arms out to the side. So point or flex your feet, it doesn't matter. But then we're gonna add a chest fly at the same time, right here. So again, it doesn't have to be a high lift, but opening and closing those arms to stretch your back and chest. Good, keep it coming. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one, and take your feet wide. All right, windmills are next. So reach opposite arm toward the ground or towards your opposite foot, and then come back up through the center and switch sides. So your knees are soft in this position, not locked. And keep it coming. Good, let's try 1 more on each side. And final thing we're gonna do here is a hinge. So feet underneath the hips, we're gonna hinge up, or sorry, hinge down and up. Hands gonna be on your hips for now. We're gonna add on in just a moment. So bring your fingers behind your ears. And a little combination here, hinge at your hips. As you come up, I want you to pull your elbows down. Okay, a little stretch, and then hinge at the hips, and pull the elbows down. Good, keep going, hinge, and open. Be mindful that when you're opening, we're not arching the back. And you got one more time right here. And release. Good. Okay, so we're mobilized, we're stretched out a little bit. We're gonna bring the heart rate up for just a few moments. Head into our assessment, which is an AMRAP. So little baby fast feet here, just a light jog. Okay, getting those calves, feet, ankles warmed up, ready to go. And take it out and in right here. Out and in. You can just move your arms, relax your shoulders, let all your stress go from the day. Maybe you don't have any stress and that's awesome, but guaranteed there's a little bit of stressor in your life. And back to jog. We're gonna bring that jog a little bit higher, get our knees higher. Getting ready for our high knees. Perfect, and bring it out and in. So stay with the knees big, just go out and in. Nice job, and two more. All right, guys, we're done. Heel digs to the front, we're ready to rock. Okay, so last time we did an AMRAP, which means we did 45 high knees on each side, on each leg, resting the remainder of the minute. I'm gonna challenge you guys to level up on this one. So if you wrote down how long that took you, what your remainder of the time was, okay, I want you to try to beat that. If you didn't, I want you to try to get 50 to 55 high knees and still maintain a 15-second recovery. Okay, so you're gonna stop as soon as you're done, recover for the remainder of the minute, and then we'll go again right off the bat, 5 minutes total of cardio, and then we'll move into some snatches. We'll be ready to go. So here we go. I'm gonna get my timer going here. Sorry. So high knees. Again, check in with where you're at and what you wrote down. We'll go in 3, 2, 1, begin. So we're looking for 50 to 55 high knees on each side. So you want to go fast because you want the longest recovery possible. Good job. I can shout out my numbers for you just to see if you're kind of on track with me. And I'm at 20. And I'm at 30. Just for point of reference, we're at 30 seconds. There's 40. 40 seconds down. And I'm at 55. If you're still going, continue on. We've got 40 or 15 seconds left to recover. That's kind of what it looks like. We've got 4 more rounds. Working in that high intensity zone as much as we can. We get going here in 3 and 2, 1. Let's go again. You want to keep that same number and you want to try to keep the same amount of recovery time. So you can move around if you need to, forward and back, doesn't matter. That's 10. I'm at 20. 30. You just keep on going. You're at 30 seconds on the clock. And 40. 40 seconds on the clock. We're gonna finish this up. That was 55 for me again. Keep going if you can, or if you need to. 13 seconds left. We go again for round 3 out of 5. Woo! Starting to feel it now. Sweat starting to drip. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Round 3, go. Faster. Try to beat your previous time. There's 10 for me. Get those knees just as high. 20 for me. 30 for me. Come on, keep going, keep going. Drive those knees, drive your arms. I'm at 40. We're at 30 seconds on the clock right here. Woo! Come on, faster, faster, faster. Beat your previous time. Nice job, nice job. I'm done. We're at 40 seconds. You're still going, finish up. 2 more rounds to go. Hopefully you're feeling that right here. Heart rate's up. Working in your high intensity zone. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 4, let's go. Get them up, get them up. Again, travel around, have some fun with this, but still work hard. Move side to side, forward and back. All the while, your core is tight, your shoulders are back, we're not hunching down. Get it up. Nice work. You're at 30 seconds on the clock. So if you have a goal in mind, go faster so you can beat it. I'm gonna beat my goal, come on, faster. And you keep going, there's 20 seconds left on the clock. My time is done. We're going in for one more round. One more round. 10 seconds until we start. We'll finish up this cardio segment. Strength training's next. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Final round, as fast as you can possibly go. Drive, drive, drive. I'll call out time frames for you. That was 15 right there, 15 seconds on the clock. Come on. Nothing to lose here. You're fresh, you're ready. Drive it in. Good, that was 30 seconds right there. Come on, if you got a goal, beat it. And I met my goal right there. You keep going. There's 40 seconds left on the clock. Woo! If you are done, dig your heels, pull your toes back. Little active recovery for the calves. 10 seconds left on the clock. Keep going. Fight to finish. If you're done, feel free to record your numbers. Okay, make sure that you mark down your recovery times, how many you did, whether it was 45, 50, 55 reps, and we're gonna move on. Time is up, by the way. So, moving on, snatches are next, one weight only. So snatch, if you remember, has a lot to do with the hips, okay? So from the side view, you're gonna hinge at your hips. You can practice with me if you want, shoulders are rolled back. You're gonna hinge, you're gonna zip up and bring your arm straight above your shoulder and lock that shoulder down. Return trip is exactly the same. So we hinge, and we push, okay? So you have 1 minute on one arm, 1 minute on the other arm, okay? So one thing to really keep in mind, the hips are moving when you do your snatch. If you don't want to go all the way overhead, you stop right here at the rack instead of the overhead. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock, short recovery in between, and then we'll go to the other side. Here it comes, in 3, 2, count your reps, and begin. Remember, hinge and press. Zip it straight up and down. You're going for the full minute. The only recovery comes between sides. Come on, snap. If your weight's really heavy and you need to come up on your toes a little bit as you rise, great, do that. Generally with a 10, I don't have to do that, but if I was using like a 15 or 20, I probably need it. You're halfway through. Come on, tuck your chin. Try to protect your neck. I'm glad we're only doing this once on each side. Man, feel the knees. Come on, 15 seconds left. From that side view, hips back, and snap them up. Final 10 seconds. Come on, big exhales as you press up. And one more, come on, one more, and time is up. All right, set your weight down. You got a 30-second recovery. Move that arm around. In fact, move it over your body. And then take a little hold, wiggle your fingers, write down how many reps you got done on that side. We're gonna pick up the weight here in a moment. Go to the other side in 8 seconds. So roll your shoulder back in place. Engage the core. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, same thing, and begin, go. Power. Now be forgiving with yourself. Each side may be a little different. Maybe even just coordination plays into it. For me, a little bit does, I have to say. Left side is way stronger than my right side, even though I'm right dominant, kind of weird. Come on, snap and go. As soon as your chin starts going out, right, you want to draw it in. That's going to protect your neck. Just over 30 seconds down on the clock. Come on. Check in. Make sure your weight is sliding right next to your body. 15 seconds to go. We got it. Finish strong. Remember, exhale to come up. Not only is your back working, your shoulders working, your biceps working. Done. Time's up. You're going to feel that in your forearms as well. So shake it out, mobilize, and then we'll stretch. Write down those reps. Write down the weight that you used. Always good to track progress. Whether you think you've made it or not, generally you've made it. Okay, so finally, 2-minute plank is our next set of work. We're going to challenge our core strength and stability. We're going to come down either on your elbows or your hands, whatever you wrote down, knees or toes. Oops, sorry. And 2 minutes on the clock. So when you're ready, drop down, and we'll get that timer started here in 3, in 2, 1, and go. The body's a nice strong plank. Nothing is moving. Okay, nothing is sinking or rounding. We're looking out at the end of our mat. So again, you're holding as long as you can. If you need to tap out at any time, I'll go through these at 30-second intervals so you'll kind of have a range to know how long you were able to hold. All right? So we're doing great already. Okay? We don't need to come down for any reason at this point. You're 30 seconds in. Great job. Woo. Check in with your body. Okay? Is your posture kind of hanging out back here? Are you too far forward? Your heart should be right between your elbows. Straighten out those legs. Come on. If you're feeling yourself a little shaky at this point, that's great. You're doing the right thing. Come on. All right, everybody, you are 1 minute in right here. That means you're halfway, okay? I know sometimes planks get a little boring, but just talk yourself through it. One time I was at a training, and they allowed us to do a 2-minute plank, and, you know, it was all in our head. Oh, this sucks. I hate this. I can't do this. I'm not strong enough. You know what? Then he made us do it again. And he talked us through it. He said, you know what? Tell yourself, I'm awesome. I can do this. I'm strong. My body is so effortlessly hanging out in this plank. So that's where you're at. 30 seconds left. Now you tell yourself, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to finish it all the way. I'm not quitting. Okay? I can do hard things. I can do them all day long if I have to. But thankfully, 2 minutes will be enough. 15 seconds left on the clock. Come on. You can do this 2-minute plank. Almost there. Count it down in your head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. See? No problem. You did it. All right. So big stretch for the abdominals. And we are going to move on. So the benefit of reverse plank work is we're doing supersets, first of all. So you're going to do the same exercise, just different variations on it, back to back to back. So really fatiguing the muscles. But the benefit of doing it in reverse is that we get our hardest effort first for a short amount of time. So you're the freshest out of the gate, okay? So you can really put all your effort into the 20 seconds of extreme hard work and then just gradually scale back. So that's where we're going. So we're going to start with our band around our legs and weights in our hands. So grab a mini band, grab a hard one, put it around your quads. That's where we're going right now. And we will gradually lighten up the load. So if you didn't record your plank time, go ahead and do that. Either one or both weights, it's up to you. Like I said, this is only 20 seconds on the clock, so there's no need to hold back. All right, here's what's gonna happen with your band on your legs and your weights hanging out above your shoulder or underneath your chin. You're gonna take your legs a little wider than hip distance. I want you to squat, and then while you're in the middle of that squat, you're gonna step to the side, squat down, up, step to the side, down, up, step to the side. Okay, so the stepping to the side is not done with straight legs. They're still bent a little bit. So a lot of that weight load is in the legs. Here we go, 20 seconds. You squat first, ready, set, here we go. Squat, slide over, squat, slide over, squat, slide over, okay? So really pushing against that band. It's gonna go really fast. Good job, good job. 20-second recoveries between every set, and done. All right, you're gonna put your weights down, but you can keep your band on. Exact same set that we just did, a little bit less weight. They're going by so fast, so just enjoy it. So again, feet hip distance a little wider. Start with your squat, side step over, ready? Let's go, right here. Squat, side step, squat. Again, you could always take these slower if you need to. Good work, good work. All right, can you get your butt a little bit lower? We've got 10 seconds left right here. Woo! Feeling those hips and glutes. Feeling good. Can you step a little wider? And time. All right, take off your mini band. The final set of work is body weight only. Same movement pattern, 40 seconds on the clock. All right, we're gonna go here in 10 seconds, so get ready. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. So squat, slide over, squat. I want you to expand your distance. Okay, really step the length of your mat here. And keep your knees pointing forward. So now, muscles already worked hard. Now we're just in that maintenance stage here. Good. Keep it coming. You only have 15 seconds left. Goes by so fast. Nice work, nice work. Almost done. 3, and 2, and done. All right, easy peasy, right? No big deal. We're gonna move into our first set of core work. So this workout's kind of a slow burn. All right, we have hip bridge walkout. So you're on your back, okay? On your back. Nice 45-second set of work. Hips are gonna be high. You can either stay right here, you can march in place, or you can walk your legs out, out, in. Again, 45 seconds on the clock, and get ready. Get that hips high, and begin. So core tight. If you're doing this walking, you're gonna feel your hamstrings working as well, and that's okay. But you wanna keep your shoulders to the ground. And again, modification, just up and down with the march, or just hold the bridge in place, right? Good, keep coming. Halfway there right now. We're doing great on time. We're doing great on everything. Let's go for 8 seconds more. Oh, starting to feel it now. Come on. And time is up right there, and release. Good job. I want you to take your legs up, give them a little stretch, and then let's move on. So roll yourself up, get a drink if you need one, and we're moving on. Next up, push-ups, banded. So come to the ground, grab a medium band. You're gonna put it around your forearms to go into these push-ups. Now remember, 20 seconds, hardest effort. So if hardest effort is on your toes, great. If hardest effort is on your knees, great. But I want you to work out of your comfort zone for 20 seconds. On your marks, get set, and here we go. Think about how many reps you can get in 20 seconds. Elbows point toward the hips. Come on. Thumbs are connected to the ground. You got it, you got it. You've got 10 seconds left. No stopping you now. 5 seconds. And time is up. All right, so good news. We're gonna modify that a little bit. We're gonna come onto our knees. We're gonna keep the band. If you were already on your knees, then you're gonna go to tabletop for your next level, okay? So, put the band back on. 30 seconds on the clock. Get ready, get set, and on your knees. So, still pushing against that band, still digging your fingers to the ground, pinching between the shoulder blades, and we're still working at a fast pace. Come on. We didn't do any push-ups for assessment, so let's just knock them out right here. In fact, I think these are our first push-ups all week. Come on, 5 seconds to go. And time is up. All right, good news. Take your band off. Now, your final 40 seconds. Push-ups, knees or toes, whichever one you want to do, no band. You need to modify all the way and go into tabletop. That's great. I'm gonna go on my knees. We go in 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds and go. Come on. Feel the difference in the training. Should be a little easier. Now you gotta work endurance. Come on. Remember, elbows point back. They do not point out at 90 degrees. Halfway there right now. Come on, can you do 10 more push-ups? Only 7 seconds left. I'm gonna get my 10 in. I hope you are too. One more bonus push-up. Done. All right, we did it. Woo. Moving on. Next bit of core work coming your way. We're gonna grab one weight. So while you're recovering, okay, I'm just showing you the next move here. You're gonna grab one weight and you're gonna do a kneeling chop. So one leg forward, okay, your weight comes to the opposite hip, and then up and across your body, bend elbows to start with, and then right back down, okay, that's where we're going. So if your knee needs a little extra cushion, mine needs a little extra cushion, I'm gonna fold my mat over right there, but we got a kneeling chop right here to one side, 45 seconds, get ready, get set, and begin. And this is not a fast chop. It's a rotation through the trunk. Rib cage is rotating. If that feels pretty good, doesn't hurt your low back at all, then you can go ahead and go a little higher if you want to. Okay, really up to you and your body. Again, this is fine, right over the shoulder. Good work, guys. 10 seconds to go. Come on, up. And 3, 2, 1 more, and done. Time is up right there. All right, enjoy quick recovery. We're gonna do the other side after our next set, so don't worry, I didn't forget. But I want you to remember that whatever leg was in front, it'll be in back on the next one. Okay, so coming up next, to our feet. This is a little bit of a combination move. Okay, so we're gonna stand with our feet underneath our hips. You're gonna use a weight in your hands, or both hands. You're gonna lunge back, okay? And then you're gonna drop into a warrior 3. You're gonna lunge back and warrior 3. So it's a little bit of a rocking horse move. If you don't wanna do the warrior 3, then you're gonna lunge and tap and lunge and tap, okay? So both weights, if you can do that, again, 20 seconds on the clock. Get ready, work hard, and let's begin right here. So we lunge back, we tip forward. Lunge back. You're gonna use the same leg the whole time. I love this new variation of lunging. Come on, lunge. Chest is lifted and then hinge. Good work. And time is up right there. Done. Whew. All right, pause for just a moment. Set the weights down. You're gonna move on, okay, and just do the lunge and warrior 3 with no weights. So no weights on this next one. All right, getting ready. Get set, 30 seconds on the clock. Lunge, warrior 3, let's go. And lunge and hinge. Quite a big difference. So you're working the same leg. Same leg. So again, grip the ground with your toes. Feeling your back, feeling your hamstring as you hinge forward. Good job. You can slow it down if you need to focus on form. Let's go 3 seconds more. Woo! And done right there. Okay, 20-second recovery. Same leg to the front, same leg to the back. You're gonna lunge only, just down and up. No weight. Moving into that endurance phase. We'll get ready here in 5 seconds. We go, set it up. Tuck your knee under your hip, 3, 2, 1. Drop down and up. Great time to focus on lunge form. Front heel to the ground, front toes light. Good, you wanna work a little harder, go deeper. Without leaning forward on this one. So hopefully your back leg, okay, really both your legs, I always feel this in my back leg the most. I was really starting to feel that fatigue from the first 2 rounds. Good job, good job. You've got 10 seconds left before we head into a little bit of core work. Woo! 3, 2, and time is up right there. Okay, so remember last time we did that chop? We're gonna do it on the other side of the body now. So you're gonna get into that lunge position. That's gonna feel like a nice stretch too, right? So you're gonna take your weight, bring it to your hip, cross your body. This core has to be engaged. Otherwise, it's gonna put the rotation in the low back. We never want our low back to rotate. We want the rotation to come at the rib cage only. So you've got 45 seconds. Let's go right here. Again, I'm gonna need a little extra cushion. Keep going. That cement is a little bit hard on the kneecaps. So twist. Good, the slower the better with rotations. If you're not feeling this in the right spot, okay, move your wrist. It also helps to turn your head. Good, we've got to remember, if it feels okay, only if it feels okay. Take the arms higher. Watch that front knee. It still lines up forward. It doesn't knock in like this, but it stays open. And one more rep. And done, right there. Pause for a moment. Come up to your feet, shake out a little bit. We're gonna head to the other side. So with both weights in your hands. Okay, both weights, we lunge back, we tip forward, and we go right back after it. Again, modification, no warrior 3, just lunge and tap only. All right, everybody, 20 seconds on the clock. Coming your way in 3, 2, 1, go. Lunge and tip. So it's a little bit of a bicep curl in there, if you're paying attention to that. Come on, harder, deeper. Squeeze your glutes as you lift your leg. And last rep right there, done. Set your weights down. Remember, we're doing the next round with no weights, same leg pattern. Woo! Feeling that smoke in the air, I'm telling you that. Reminds me of last summer and I don't like it. All right, we start, 30 seconds, here we go. And lunge, and tip. Lunge, good. Back is completely flat. Good. Little pressure on your big toe so you don't rock under the side of your foot. Good job, good job. Two seconds left. And done, right there. 20-second recovery. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, final round, 40 seconds only. Lunges, get ready, get set, go now. Lunge down and up, 40 seconds only. So again, you want to work harder, go deeper. Tap that knee toward the ground. Woo! Think about your front knee. It pushes out ever so slightly, lines up with your second toe. You got it. Perfect. You have got 15 seconds left on the clock. Can you get 6 more lunges in? Come on. Woo! If If you get 6 and that was easy, then you get to go into the bonus round. Get a couple extra. 5 seconds. And last rep. Done. All right. Big recovery here. Kick those heels up. Nice work on those lunges. We're going to move on. Core work coming your way. So up next, we've got some plank variations. We're going to rotate from a side plank, regular plank, side plank. So it looks like this. You're on the ground. Okay, I know you already did a plank, but check this out. You're going to rotate onto a side plank, hold for a moment, then rotate back in and switch to the other side. If you need to do that on your knees, same idea. Just do it on your knees. 45 seconds on the clock. I'm going to show you that knee variation. It looks like this. Top leg goes straight. Here we go. Begin. I want you to pause at each side to really stabilize before you move on. Here we go. Again, taking it at your own pace. Nice work, nice work. Good, we got 20 seconds left. We can do this. No problem. Good, take your time. Take your time if you want to. Lift that top arm up for the last couple. And time is up right there. And you are done with that core work. Get a drink, and we're gonna move on. All right, picking up our weights. We are gonna start with a deadlift in a row, okay? So we're going heavy weight. On the next one, we're gonna use a band, mini band. On the third one, we're just gonna use our body weight only, okay? So check this out. You're gonna start with your heavier weights. If you have multiple weights, you wanna do that instead, that's fine. But deadlift, hinge, row, and rise. Hinge, row, and rise. When you do your band, okay, moderate weight band, you'll just put your hands on the outside, you'll pull it apart, okay? And you will hinge, row, and stand, just like that. Here we go, 20 seconds. And begin, make it hard, ready? Again, with good form, as many reps as you can get in. You've got it. Drive those elbows up. Nice job, flat backs. Let's get one more rep in, everybody, one more. And done, time is up. So grab your mini band next. I'm gonna grab my medium band here. I'm gonna hold on to the outside of it. Okay, so a little bit of grip strength as well. Pulling the band apart. 30 seconds on the clock in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hinge, pull. Good. So pulling your band apart. If you need to modify this, put your hands in the band and push the band apart. Okay? It also works just fine if your hands get a little tired. Good work, good work. Only 10 seconds. It goes by so fast. Feel that pinch between the shoulder blades. And in 3, and 2, and 1, and done. 20-second recovery. Here's what it looks like. Okay, shoulders and back already worked. You are going to hinge at the hips. Hinge, I'm sorry, hands down. You're going to hinge, pull, and rise. It's the exact same movement. No weight. I know you think I'm not going to feel that. It's not going to be great. Trust me, you're going to love it. Here we go. Hinge, pull. Focus on the squeeze between your shoulder blades and a controlled movement as you lower your arms down. And it's 40 seconds right here. Chin tucked in. Nice work, nice work. Keep it coming. Just think about holding something heavy in your hands, dragging that weighted object up as you pinch your shoulder blades. 4 seconds. And time is up right there. All right, moving on. Next piece of core work is the half Turkish get up. So, half Turkish get up. We've done the full get up before. but the half one we don't always do as our workout. So you're gonna take your right leg straight, right arm out to the side, okay, and your left hand behind your ear. I want you to roll over to your right side, okay, engage your obliques. You're gonna roll over, and you're gonna press. This is first option to stay right here. Second option is to lift all the way up, and you're just gonna come right back down and stay on the same side of the body. So we'll do this round on this side with your right leg out, and then the next time we'll do the left leg out. Here we go. Begin now, 45 seconds. Roll to your right, come up, plant your hand under your shoulder, lift, control on the way back down, and again. Roll and push. Press your hips up. You want to press through your bent heel or your bent knee, and lift it up high. Good job. Tucking the chin the whole time. And you've got 15 seconds to go. We probably can get 2 more of these guys in right here. Up. And last one. Tuck and roll, tuck and roll. All the way down. And we take a rest right there. Good work. All right, shake it out. Maybe take some rotation side to side. We're gonna finish up with mountain climbers with the band. So you're gonna put the band underneath your feet. So again, I'm gonna use my moderate weighted band. This one says medium. Perfect. You may go a little heavier if you want to. It's underneath the arches of your feet. Make sure that it's not underneath your toes, all right? So from this position, you're gonna be in your plank, right? Your plank position, your feet hip distance apart. You're gonna drive your knee in, slowly press it back. That is your goal here. All right, you've got 20 seconds. You may not get a ton of reps in, and that's okay. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. And pull, push, pull, push. Feet are hip distance apart, feet are flexed. Come on, feel your abdominals. Feel your hip flexors. Good job. 5 seconds to go. Nice work. And done. Time is up. All right, next up, we're moving into side climbers. So no band. I'm gonna use my weights underneath my hands because it feels better on my wrists. So if you wanna join me with that, you can do that. You're gonna be in a plank position, climb to the side, step back, climb to the side, step back. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go here in just a moment. 3, start in your plank position, and go. Climb, climb. Your foot goes completely flat. Knee over the ankle. Good, you're still bracing your core, looking out to the end of your mat. Nice work. If you need to modify this, you can come up and just do lunges if that feels better. So we've got 10 seconds to go. Nice job, nice job. Come on, really sink into it. And one more rep. And time is up. All right, sit back, take a stretch, and we'll move into our final round of work. You've got regular mountain climbers. So maybe you want to put your hands on the weights, great. Regular mountain climbers, fast, endurance. We go in 5, get ready, and go. Now standing mountain climbers are the option, and they look like this. Standing mountain climbers are the option. If being down like this doesn't work for you. But drive the knees to the chest. Come on, pump. Float your feet off the ground. If you need to do this, you can, but I really prefer, say, you drive in the knees, float in the feet. 15 seconds to go. Woo! If you find yourself pushing your body back, push forward. Get your chest over your hands. 10 seconds. You got it. In 3, 2, and 1, and done. Woo! Great job. Okay, we got one more piece of core work right here coming your way. It is a hollow hold. Hollow holds are hard. Isometric, back to the ground. Okay, I'm gonna give you some variations just to keep you in the game. So let's get ready to go here in just a moment. I'll show you what this looks like. First option, knees bent, legs pushed away from the body, back to the mat. Okay, second option, legs straight. Third option is hands off the ground, over the head, out to the side, wherever you want to be. Let's go. Time starts right now. So start at a moderate variation first. Start to lower your legs. If you feel your low back come up, then that's your stopping point. I'm gonna lift my head a little bit, look at my belly button. I'm gonna take my arms to the side. Great job, halfway there. Variation, lower one leg down. Okay, stagger. Now switch legs. Good job, hold. Now make a challenge for yourself, take your legs apart from each other. 8 seconds to go. Can you move your arms in a harder position here and continue to hold this hollow hold? And time. Hug your knees to your body. Nice work. All right, moving on. So we've got a quick little finisher here to blast this out of our high intensity. And then we're going to go into a long set of core and stretching. Okay, so moving on here. First up, we've got a double burpee. It looks like this. Okay, so you're going to come down to the ground. Your legs are going to come back. In, out, in, and rise. If you want to jump at the top of that, you can jump or you can just rise. If you want to use your hands on the ground with weights, you can. If you don't want to come to the ground at all, okay, you are going to squat, pulse, and jump. Easy as that, okay? So we've got 45-second set of this high intensity. Get ready, get set, here we go. Down, back, in, and rise, okay? So 2 little pops in, and then up. Jump or no jump, your choice. And up we go. Keep coming. Remember the option if you want it is just a squat pulse right here, and then a jump. Totally great. If you're doing the burpee, I need your feet wide. Come on, we got it. 20 seconds to go. Your heart rate should be high. Your body should be on fire. Come on, 10 seconds. Can we get 2 more in? I think so. I'm gonna get my 3rd one right here. Finish it up. Done. Woo. Big 30-second recovery. Nice job. Clear a little bit of space here and moving on. So, a running skater looks like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't get hung up on your legs too much, all right? 1, 2, 3. So just 2 steps and then a curtsy behind. If you need to just do regular skaters, you're welcome to do that. 45 seconds, go. 1, 2, 3. So you can really travel with these and have a little bit of fun with your arms as you glide side to side here. Remember the modification? Okay, 1, 2, and tap behind. Come on, you got this. Freeze and freeze. Stay in that frozen skater for just a moment. Nice work, nice work. Almost there. Come on, give me 8 seconds more. Woo! And last one, done. Woo. 30-second recovery. One more. So we have X-jack with punches. Looks like this. Feet go out, in, punch, 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 punch. If you don't want to do the turn, punch, punch right here. So jacking feet, punching forward. 45 seconds, let's go right now. Come on. So your forward arm punches right there. Little corner turn if you need to. Take out the jump and just punch hard right through there. Come on. Little boxing move. We got it. Land soft in your heels. Can you punch a little stronger? Can you pull back a little harder? Yeah. 10 seconds to go, faster. Come on, fast feet, fast feet. Soft knees. And one more punch, done. Woo. And we are done with the hard work. Take a 30-second recovery, get a drink of water. All right, moving on. We're gonna move into kind of a yoga flow stretch. Bit of core work here. It's gonna feel so great. So what I want you to do is take your feet wide, toes point forward, okay, to begin with, and just hinge forward at your hips. Whew. Good, bring it back up. One more time, hinge forward at the hips. This time bring your hands behind your back. Either keep your hands on your low back or lift them up and over. And release. Good, you're gonna take your right foot, take it a quarter turn, okay? We'll bend our right knee. So bend your right knee here. Good job. Arms go out to the side. We're gonna just reach forward and then send that arm up and over. And we'll do it again. Reach forward and then send the arm up and over. Good, keeping your front knee bent. Reach forward and send it up and over. Good, perfect. And we're gonna windmill those arms down. Okay, keeping your front knee bent as much as you possibly can. You may or may not touch the ground. Maybe you're just kind of hanging out right here by your calf, or maybe you have the flexibility to go all the way down. Up to you. Hold here for 3 and 2 and 1. Good, circle both arms up. Nice job, straighten both legs. And we're gonna sink down and up. Good, mindful of your front knee. It's not going over your toes. And one more time, and hold. Good, from here, we're gonna reach our hands to the back leg, left leg, reach them to the front leg, circle up, over, and around. And again, back leg, front leg, circle around, and one more time, back, front, and circle it all the way around, and hold. Good, I want you to turn yourself, okay, to the left. So left toes are forward. We'll be in a high lunge here for just a moment. And then tipping forward at our hips, we're going to reach to the ground and take it into a standing split. And high lunge again, hold. And standing split, tip forward. Lift that leg as high as you can. And one more time. And lift the leg, hold. Good, set your leg down and back. And I want you to turn your right toes forward. Your left toes are already in a really great position here to do our warrior on the other side. So arms out, left knee bent. We're gonna shift our weight and then lift up and over. And again, shift the weight, just glide and slide over. As you're doing this, keep your knee bent and pushing slightly back. One more time, glide and up and over. Good, we'll just windmill those arms, keeping our left knee bent and reach. Good, go ahead and keep that knee bent, reach as low as you can go. We're gonna hold for 3 deep inhales. And one more time. And release, both arms come up. Good, and then melt back down. And up, and melt. And one more time, and release. Moving toward the right leg. So bend toward the right leg, bend to the left, come all the way up and over. That should feel wonderful on your back. Reach up and over. Challenge your balance, right? Always a good thing. Up and over, and we are gonna turn our body to the right. So all your toes point to the right. Go into that high lunge. Stretching out the hip flexor. Tip forward at your hips. Lift your back leg up. And high lunge again, hold. Perfect, and tip forward. And last time here, high lunge. And tip it forward. And hold there. Go ahead and set both feet down underneath the hips. You can either walk back to a plank or jump back to a plank and then stretch into a downward facing dog. Mobilizing the feet by alternating the heels off the ground. And we're going to take our body into a plank by rolling up onto our toes, rolling up and over, dropping our hips to the ground, bending our elbows, and lift our chest. Good, tuck your toes, rock back, and stretch. From here, go ahead and take your right leg, send it forward, and bend your left leg. Okay, so now you're in kind of a 90-90 split here, and we're just going to hinge forward at our hips and release through our low back and glutes. Good, bring both arms up. I want you to rotate away from your front leg and then rotate towards your front leg. And one more time, rotate away and rotate forward. And then if your right knee is forward, put your right hand on the ground. Hold on to your left leg. You can keep it grounded or you can lift it, your choice. So lift through your chest, lean back. And let's switch the legs. All you're going to do is just take your legs and switch to the other side. So 90-90, left leg in front, tip forward at the hips. And then bring yourself up, reach your arms out in front of you. And again, rotate away. Try to keep your arms as wide as you can. They want to follow each other, but open them wide. It's okay if your flexibility in your spine isn't wonderful on this side. Mine's a little tight. It's okay. And again, rotate. Again, it's rib cage. Underneath the rib cage is where the thoracic spine should rotate. And switch. All right, left hand goes behind left leg. Grab a hold of your right leg and knee to the ground. You're pushing your foot to your hand for quad stretch. And release. Go to all fours, and we will finish up with just a little bit of spinal massage here. So tucking your chin in, and release. And one more time. Very good job. Roll yourself all the way up onto your knees. Bring your hands up, place them behind your ears, lean back ever so slightly. Close up your elbows. And open it all back up. Good. Release your hands to your sides. Tilt your head to one side. And slowly roll your chin down. And one last time, roll your chin down. And as your head comes up the middle, shoulders come back and around. And we are done. We made it through our June high intensity pyramid workouts. Hope you had so much fun. And stay tuned for active recovery workouts, which are coming in your email this Friday. And we'll be ready for you guys to do next week at your own time frame, whatever that looks like. So it's going to be awesome. All right. Hey, Angie. Hey, is that Jess? Hey, Jess. Good to see you guys.